Believe you can and you will. Success is the best revenge.
Top of the morning. Top of the morning. Top of the morning. Everybody, it is your girl, Mpumcess Success Wagamashini, also known as Mpumcess of the Mpumcess movement, and I'm back with another one, honey. I know, it's been a while, but I'm back. Okay, I am excited. Firstly, guys, it's spring, guhle, there are flowers, it's a new year, the air is crisp, one of my favorite seasons, minus the sinuses, of course. But also, I am headed to the University of South Africa right now. There's a science open day today. So I've never actually really been to an open day in my big age. So I'll go on your guys' behalf. Okay, so please do stay tuned. I'm running quite late, but because I'm going all the way to Pretoria and it's an hour away, so I really hope that I'll still get there, be able to capture necessary stuff, because I also want to fit everything into one vlog. I hope it's not gonna be like a very long vlog. So yeah, without wasting time and without further ado, let's head out. Hey all, so I have arrived, as you can see. I've seen some tents parked, planted. I've seen some tents outside, so I'm just gonna go on there and just check out what's happening. But guys, being out with a camera is not child's play. I don't know. I think maybe I might just end up vlogging with my phone. I'll see. I'll give it a try. And also I think it'll depend on the response of the people that are around here. It does not seem too busy. It just seems I've seen a few school kids and then a few adults, but I haven't really went to the actual scene. Also, you guys, I'm not in Pretoria, I'm in Roodepoort. Like, when I decided to put on GPS, and I had actually made my way from my house leading towards Pretoria, and then it turned me back, and it actually took longer because I was going in just the opposite direction, because Pretoria is on the other side and Roodepoort is on the other side. So I just had to turn back. The distance is the same though, an hour. So yeah, I have arrived though, so let's go check out what's happening in there. Stay tuned, you guys, and please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, Okay, hello Sissy, can you please tell us your name and where you work?
My name is Eugenie Kwashu. I work at Unisa at RPL.
Okay, and then what exactly do you do at RPL?
What we do at RPL is called recognition of prior learning.
Okay.
It is a process whereby if students have work experience, they can apply for access into qualifications offered by Unisa, or they can apply for module credits within a qualification. So basically our RPL unit, it assists students in gaining access to university studies, and then the students need to be working. The work experience must be relevant to the qualification. It can be from 3 years, from 5 years, it varies, and they need to contact the RPL office for more information.
Okay, thanks so much. How do they do that, or where can they get the RPL office?
We have an updated website on www.unisa.ac.za, and then if they go under apply, there's recognition of prior learning whereby they can click in there, and then they can check for our contact details. We have RPL staff contact details. Students can be applying for undergrad, for your postgraduate, and for masters and doctorates.
Okay, thank you so much, Sissy, for your time.
Thank you.
Hello, ma'am. How are you?
Good, and yourself?
I'm good, thank you. So can you please tell us about your stand?
Okay, this is about occupational health and safety.
Okay.
So we're part of the OHS committee for Unisa.
Alright.
We look at the compliance of the OHS Act 83 of 1993 for Unisa as a whole.
Okay.
So the safety of our staff and our students and any other service provider that can enter the campus as well as the community. So we double check that there's fire extinguishers, that they are serviced regularly, that they are the correct kind. Then we also look at sanitizers for COVID as well as generally for other diseases and germs. And that we have trained first aiders on campus, and that the building as it completes also comply with the Act as it is. So we're here today just to inform the students about this, and then to give them a little bit of a guide of what do they do when they evacuate. To always look for an exit when you enter a strange building before you go to wherever you want to go, because if you don't know the building and the fire alarm sounds, you're not going to know how to exit. Then also not to go away if you're at the assembly point, so that we don't put the firefighters' lives at risk unnecessarily by thinking somebody is still in the building where they actually went home. And then we also want to teach them how to use the basic fire equipment. So to pull the pin, to aim the nozzle, to squeeze your trigger, and to sweep at the base of the fire. We use the acronym FAST.
Oh, okay.
And that is what it is about. So
Alright.
general safety for the students and the staff.
Thank you. And then is there any way that the students can get involved with OHS coming on campus, or they just have to comply with OHS?
They can get involved by reporting problems that they see. If you identify that there's a hazard, then you have to report it. We have notices in all the campuses on all the floors of who is your first aider, your fire marshal, your OHS representative. So they can get involved by reporting these issues. The SRC is also involved with us, and just by generally looking after their own safety and being responsible, and also not tampering with fire equipment, which is a legal contravention. Yes.
Okay, thank you so much.
It's a pleasure.
Okay.
It's so nice. At the back, it has an A2. Good, thank you.
We don't spread diseases and germs around, and then we keep everything safe. There's nothing we can tip over. We don't have a lot of furniture in front of the so today we integrate to the students.
So, Bana, can you please tell us your name and about the College of Education of Unisa?
Okay, thank you very much. My name is William Lambo.
Okay.
I'm the acting marketing and communication specialist in the College of Education, and our college offers careers in education. So basically we train, teach and develop teachers. We statistically, as we speak now, we produce more teachers in South Africa. We graduate over 10,000 per annum, meaning every year we graduate over 10,000 teachers. So we are a University of South Africa produces more teachers than any other university in South Africa.
In the country.
And most probably in the Southern Hemisphere. Of course, there are difficulties and challenges that everybody assumes in terms of the retention of teachers in that country. So our college has got 3 different teaching qualifications. There's the B.Ed foundation phase, where we train teachers or other prospective teachers who want to teach grade R up to grade 3. That's the foundation phase. And we have the intermediate phase, where they are taught how to teach from grade 4 up to grade 7. And we've got the last phase, which is the senior LFT phase. That's where they teach from the grade 8 to grade 12. So we have a lot of students that are wanting to study with us. As we're here today, it's an open day where we are recruiting prospective students for our application process that is coming up.
Okay. So what are the minimum requirements if someone wants to join the College of Education in Unisa?
So the minimum requirements are quite very different from the 3 phases.
Okay.
For the foundation phase, generally, every applicant must have passed or completed grade 12 or matric with a bachelor's pass, and the minimum admission requirement would be an APS score of 23 or more. And of course, as part of the language of teaching and learning, we want them to have passed or completed English successfully, at least with an APS score of 4 as a minimum.
Okay.
And from there, the other 2 phases, the foundation and the intermediate phase, mathematics is a prerequisite. You must have completed or passed mathematics as well, or mathematics literacy with a minimum of at least your APS score of 4 or at least 5 of the mathematics literacy for you to be able to be admitted into one of the 2 B.Ed, which means the foundation phase as well as the intermediate phase.
Okay. But is there like specific subjects that if I want to be a teacher and I'm in high school that I need to study, for instance, science or whatever, or I can be studying anything as long as I pass English and maths towards the APS score?
Yes, basically what we've done now from a couple of years ago, and of course it's a directive from the Department of Basic Education to say we need to have specific streams in education.
Okay.
Like in the past where you study teaching generally. But currently now prospective students are advised to apply, and then they need to choose based on how they have fear on in their grade 12 the subject specific. Like for instance, there are different streams. Like for instance, you can choose to teach physical science and mathematics, or life sciences and life orientation and so on and so on. So basically you need to be very clear from the onset which stream you want to choose in the senior and FT phase. But when we look at the other 2 phases, they are not much more subject specific or other stream specific. The other 2 phases, I mean the foundation phase and the intermediate phase, they are more into the teaching areas of mathematics and social sciences, mathematics and life sciences and so on and so on. So those ones are not necessarily subject specific, but they are that phase specific. But if you want to be a senior and FT phase teacher, you need to be able to choose a particular stream.
Okay, so when you choose the stream, do you, like from first year, when you enter to the university, you're going to do that stream, or the general subject that all first years and maybe second years do, and then as you go to third and fourth you change, or from the onset you just study your specialized subjects?
Yes, currently with the new curriculum, you've got to choose a stream from the onset. Well, in the past, most of the first year modules are quite generic, and you'd be able to specialize or choose a particular stream into your second year and so on and so on. But currently, you've got to be able to choose a stream directly from the onset.
So you must come knowing exactly what.
Absolutely. This is why career guidance and counseling is very critical at grade 10 and 11, for you to be able to know exactly in terms terms of the strength that you have in your school subject from grade 11 and 12, that this is where I want to teach and these are the subjects that I want to teach.
All right. And do you think it's still important for someone to apply based on the love for teaching, or they can just apply because they'll get a job after school?
Well, one has got to be very careful in answer that question, because from where I'm sitting, you've got to be very patient.
Yes.
Being a professional teacher is more about you being able to deliver the subject pedagogically, or rather be able to be in front of learners and teach. It also has to do about your social skills as a human being.
Yes.
The ability to be a parent, because some of the learners might not see themselves in you. So this is important, that sometimes you become a father, you become an aunt, you become a mother, become an uncle. So it's important that when you choose to be a teacher, or rather when you choose teaching, it should not be a subject or a choice of last resort. But because of some circumstances, you find people choosing teaching because that's where they are likely to qualify.
Yes.
Than other careers where there are quite a bit difficult in terms of teaching requirements.
Yes.
But generally, my view is that you've got to have the love, or at least have the propensity to be able to have that love as you begin to transgress into the field of teaching. You might not have the passion and the love in the beginning, but at least be open-minded that this is what I want to do. I must be able to have the love for teaching as and when I go into the profession. But basically from the start, my view is that you've got to have the love for teaching. But it depends from one person to
another. Yes. And then what other prospects does the university assist students with in terms of maybe being ready to go into the field and start teaching discipline of learners, because we see that it's an issue mostly these days, and other life skills minus the specializations of the subjects that they're going to be teaching?
Look, this is why a lot of universities are focusing on the process of recurricularization, meaning having to look deeply into the curriculum. Because my view is that, and I think it's also backed by research, that a lot of student teachers are not prepared for the life of a classroom.
All right.
Taking into the social ills that we find in our communities these days. I've sensed that we've not yet prepared them for the world of teaching. Over and above the ability to teach, the ability to be in class and do curriculum delivery. But I don't think that our qualifications in teaching are preparing them for possible traumatic experiences that they may encounter. I think we hear a lot from our student teachers who are doing teaching practice to say, this is what I found in class, and I was quite overwhelmed because it never prepared me for the life of being a teacher, what I found today in class. So I think we've got to begin to prepare them more for other things that are happening within the class and the school environment, over and above the ability to teach them how to teach and to prepare them as your prospective teachers. I think we are beginning to curricularize that, have more of the extracurricular as part of the teaching profession.
And how would that setup be, in your opinion, that would assist them more? Because they already do practical, so what more could assist them to at least make sure that they're ready for the world of work?
Yeah, I think in my opinion is that a lot of universities, including us as well, we need to have, I would say, a prescribed way of doing what we call debriefing.
Okay.
After they have done their normal teaching practice component, which is compulsory in the fourth year, there must be a debriefing session as to be able to get a deeper understanding of the challenges that they faced over and above curriculum delivery in the class.
Yes.
What was the environment of the school? What are the challenges over and above them teaching and having to follow the guidelines of their lesson plans? What are the other things that they think are critical for them to succeed. So I think that should be part of a compulsory debriefing process, I think.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, sir, for your time and for answering the questions also well.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank
Thanks for having me.
I am Mpumcess. I'm here representing the Institute for Services and Energy Solutions. It's a research institute within Unisa that focuses solely on research in energy.
Okay.
So mostly for postgraduate students and senior researchers. So masters and PhD students, senior researchers in the field of energy.
Okay.
So most of the guys in our institute, their academic background is chemistry, chemical engineering, and biotechnology.
Alright.
So what we're showing here is just one of the projects that we do at our institute that we're very good at implementing in communities. So this is just a very simple display of how to implement alternative energy in a community. What you have here is a farm with typical farm animals. So what we want from this farm, or what we showcase, is how you can generate your own energy using the resources that are freely available on the farm. What we want here is the animal dung. So the cow, goats, sheep, horse. I do have rabbits, but it's like that.
Yeah.
So we take that down, and then so you have like a combination of animal dung and water. Well, actually, saying animal dung is very restricted. Organic waste. Talk about organic waste. It can also be food waste. Any other forms of organic waste. So we take it, mix it with water, we put it inside this vessel. This vessel is what we call a biodigester. This is just a mock-up of what it could look like. Alright. So biodigester, what happens is in this biodigester, the organic waste is being broken down, allows for reaction conditions to have the organic waste broken down, producing this gas is what we call biogas. Biogas is a combination of methane and carbon dioxide.
Okay.
What we do is we extract that gas from the biodigester, we pipe it into the house, we connect it to a gas stove, and it's used for cooking. Connect it to a gas heater, you can hot water immediately. You can also connect it to a gas generator, and you can power up your house using the waste that is produced in this house. This is a clean alternative, sustainable, clean, does not contribute to the environment. We are going to have a neutral.
Yeah, come and let us know.
So how simple is it for this to be implemented by just like a random person living at a farm? Is it expensive or is it just easily doable? Can they do it themselves, for instance, install the water system and everything, and then be able to generate the energy by themselves, or would they need installers to come and do it?
It's relatively simple. Obviously, you'd have to do some reading on it, but anyone can do it with the right reading, the right background reading information. It can be done. It's not a very highly intricate system. It's very simple. Even when we go out into communities and do it, we make sure that it's as simple as possible. So anyone without very limited academic background can come in and take over and do this thing. So it's in terms of cost, it will depend on your design. Okay. The more sophisticated, the more intricate your design is, the more expensive it will be. But if you use your biodigester, can be what we use. We normally use PVC bags. If you can also use something like a Jojo tank, which is very simple, it's rather cheaper. As long as the system allows the reaction to happen.
Oh, okay. So you guys actually implement this in communities and it works. Which sort of communities, how do you guys identify that this is where we're going to go and implement this? Or is it just a randomly chosen community?
So other instances, we have other organizations who have heard of us, they invite us and ask us to partner on their project. In other instances, where we're working with the Institute of Social Science, the Unisa Institute
They invited us on the project that we undertaken. So it's mostly been by invitation that we implemented this.
All right, and what's your contribution? What exactly do you do at the institute?
I'm part of this is part of community engagement, so it's called Waste to Energy.
Also, are you a student?
Yes, I'm a student and a staff.
Oh, you both. Okay, and what are you studying now? Are you doing your postgrad? Starting a master's. Okay, thank you so much. Then please tell us about your colleagues or introduce us to them.
We have Juan.
Hello, how are you? I'm fine. I'm fine, thank you. So, what do you guys do at the institute?
My name is Ri Juan.
Okay.
And last year I applied Unisa, and this year I completed PhD study.
Okay, what are you studying? What are you doing your PhD in?
Study engineering.
Engineering.
Yeah, chemical engineering.
And how is that going?
We don't want to encourage people to try to say very very good. I can see the different view.
Yes. Okay. All right. So, which country are you coming from, and why did you choose to come to South Africa to study together your studies?
I come from China.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, why did you choose South Africa to come further your studies?
Because I want to see some different view, to feel the different culture.
Yes.
So through my supervisor, I chose the Unisa.
Oh, okay. All right. And then, how are you finding it so far? And what's your favorite thing about South Africa?
Sorry.
Do you like our South Africa?
Oh, yes.
I like South Africa. Because I think the natural view is very good.
Okay.
And we can see a lot of view that we just see in the book before.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. And then, in China, do you guys study English? Do you learn English, or if not, when did you start learning English?
In China, we just need to see Chinese, but we also need to learn English.
Yes.
But my English is not.
Okay. But what age did you start learning English?
Sorry.
How old were you when you first started learning English? Yes. At what age? Yeah, or at what age? How many years were you? How old were you?
This is my second year.
Oh.
PhD.
I think maybe they learn in kindergarten. Yeah.
Oh, primary school.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So you've been learning it. Oh, so you've been exposed to English. Okay, thank you so much. Are you studying the same thing?
Yes, we are the same grade.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you. And then Sisiwena, your contribution?
Hi, my name is Lebu.
Okay, Sisiwena.
And I'm also at the Institute of Catalysis and Energy Solutions.
Okay.
I am a postdoctoral researcher.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And I research in green energy, green hydrogen, yes, green energy.
Okay.
Yeah. And also...
Is it something similar to this as well?
Green hydrogen, not really.
Oh, okay. Because I'm thinking, because she spoke about taking this and turning it into energy, I'm thinking, okay, green energy.
Yeah, it's also green energy, but me, I'm into green hydrogen.
Oh, hydrogen. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
I'm researching about effective way of producing green hydrogen.
Okay. And how's that going? I go. Why?
We're getting there.
Okay. But how did you get to that? How did you just decide this is what I want, or this is what I'm interested in studying?
It's also with what the country or the global current is moving towards.
Yes.
Just
Okay.
energy transition. So also South Africa is also moving into renewable energy space. So yeah.
So you're just walking ahead.
Yeah.
Joining the
movement.
The movement
Of the country.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, hello Sophie. Hi, who you are and what the film is about?
Yes, I'm from the Unisa Science Engagement Center.
Alright.
So in our engagement center, we are doing
Oh, okay.
so firstly, we remove a robot, and then after that, we program it using Scratch programming language from the EV3 class.
Okay.
So after that, once you have your code, you can play that program from your tablet or your laptop, wherever you're doing the programming. And then if you just download make a code with your tablet, you can also do it like this one. All the information. So since it's downloaded here, I can just play it without the tablet. So I'm just going to hold it while it's playing for the wrong one to go over the table. Okay. Oh, let me move that again.
Maybe the other way, yeah. And then what exactly does it do? Oh, is it doing the thing?
Yes, because it's the skills thing.
Oh, so it's okay.
So we have different types of this one. Same with the elephant.
Okay, so what's the purpose? Why is the other different things like the tail being an elephant? What are you trying to reach in terms of like?
Okay, usually when we go to school, we're trying to inspire learners to take careers in science.
Okay.
So when we are building roads to the sun, this is really important to kids.
Yes.
So they are careers in mechanical engineering, building the or now the social part. So when we are programming, we don't realize that this is and then also it's big.
Oh yes, yes.
So
Okay.
you can print this kind of object. This one. So you first design whatever it is that you want to do. And after that you can print, so it uses this and fill and roll up.
Oh, okay, and then it becomes this. And then where does it come out of like? Where does it pop out from?
So yeah, so when we are printing, this goes up depending on the size.
Oh, the size. Okay.
So this one here, it goes up the
Oh, all right then. Thank you so much.
Bye guys.
Oh, bye guys. Please tell them
Please like, comment, and subscribe.
and share.
And share.
Thank you so much.
Then she can lecture. Now, she believes that whoever comes, if they have better position, they can easily become, like if I was permanent, I would become
Okay, could you tell us who you are and what your school is about?
Okay, I'm Michelle Pinor. I'm a lecturer in the Department of Geography.
Oh, okay.
I teach third-year geography models. And welcome to the Geography School.
Okay.
So, our exhibition today, we just got a few of some material that we can exhibit to just give students an idea or learners an idea of what geography is about. In our banners we have what career opportunities there are. Because people hear lots about geography, they don't know what you can do.
Yeah.
So there's all the career opportunities.
I can see the list is quite long.
Yeah, it's because geography is a very diverse discipline. It is basically bridging science and humanities. With geography, we study the interaction between people and the environment, and how these impact each other.
Okay.
How the environment has an impact on us, and how we impact the environment.
Yeah.
So there are different streams of geography or different sub-disciplines. We've got the physical geography that is more set in your physical science.
Okay.
So there you have your geomorphology, climatology, GIS as well, Geographical Information Systems. Then we go to the more human geography, where you study urban-rural development, population dynamics, all of that. So there's a quite a diverse subject and a lot of research opportunities.
Okay. And then how are the like after you're done studying the job availability? How is it? Are there
Okay, it
opportunities
depends
available?
on what you go into.
Okay.
You can go with geography, you can go into environmental management, environmental science.
Okay.
GIS, a lot of companies has GIS departments these days. Companies like Coca-Cola, their distribution section ABI, use it to figure out which routes are the best and most efficient to use. You get environmental GIS specialists that are used when doing impact assessments. You get your researchers, you get your teachers. There's quite a diverse job opportunities, and it depends on what you're interested
in to do as well. So what do you need to study like in high school for you to be able to qualify to study geography?
Okay, you don't need to do geography at school to actually study at varsity. If you want to do a BSc in environmental management that has geography as a major at Unisa, you'll need to at least have maths and science. But for the BA, you have your general admission requirements. You can go onto our website. All of the admission requirements are listed there for every qualification. And do your homework. See what's on there. There's also, if you go to a specific qualification, you can see the curriculum. So you can see what type of subjects you will be doing. So if you have to choose, if you're interested in environmental management and you have to choose between the BA, BSc, go to both of those curriculums and see which one is better suited to your personality. If you're more science inclined, go for the BSc. If you're more humanities inclined, go for the BA. The job opportunities for both those are similar. So
it doesn't really matter which one, as long as you're going towards what you're more inclined to.
If you go to environmental management, if you've got a humanities background, you'll just be used in the team more towards the social impacts, while someone with science will be used more to environmental impacts.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Hey y'all, I'm back in the front of the camera because I've been behind. So I hope you guys learned a thing or two from today. That was all that's coming from me today, because they actually kind of took lunch now. So I just decided to just take this as an opportunity to go home because everyone basically has left now. Even the students, the few that were here, have left. So I think I would encourage, I think just like the lady who spoke last now, the last lady that was on camera, said that it's important to actually do your research, find what's most suitable for you. I think it's the same thing as the gentleman in the College of Education said as well, to say just you need to be passionate about what you want to do, find yourself and then take it from there. So also I would say that it's actually quite important to come to these sort of things, because I was seeing students in here, or learners from high school that came to visit, who were, getting their light bulbs on, to say, oh, this, there's a student that was asking, oh my gosh, are you guys telling me to go back to pure math if I want to study this and all of that? And they were saying, yeah, you can't maybe do this with physics, because once you get to university, then you're going to struggle, or they're not going to take you, or whatever the requirements are for that particular thing that we're talking about. So it helps for you to also see if you're going in the wrong direction. Then maybe whilst you still have time, you can just redirect. For instance, if you're still in grade 10, you can still change your subjects to be more suitable
to what you want to study. But how you get to know that is if you actually come to these sort of things, you put more effort into, you know, reading your prospectus and whatever. I think it helps. What I was telling the ladies, that it helps to come to these sort of things, because sometimes when you read the prospectus, if you go back to my first video where I talk about, you read the prospectus and you see the big words and you think, oh, I qualify, I meet the APS score, and then you want to register when you don't even know what it is about. Whereas if you hear, you see the demonstrations, you get to understand why you have to learn that sort of thing, or why it exists, and what you can do with it after school, where you can get hired, and all sorts of things. So yeah, I am going to go home now. So this is me signing out. I really hope you enjoyed the vlog. Love you. Bye. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. And share just this valuable information. Peace.